Welcome, everyone. I'm Marcel. I'm working with HiGit, a non-profit research institute in Heidelberg, Germany. And I'm going to talk you through the Awesome stack. What is Awesome? Awesome is a platform that makes it easy to interact with the rich history of OpenStreetMap data. At its core, it's the OSHDB, a database, and built on top are different APIs and applications that make it easy and user-friendly to interact with the historical data. My favorite is actually also the oldest, the open dashboard. It's a form, like a form interface. You put in your area of interest, countries, administrative levels, and then you can filter by tag or OpenStreetMap type, geometry type, and do simple aggregations like sums of areas, counts, length. And you can also do groupings by your boundaries, your areas, or comparing different tags over time. So how did OpenStreetMap evolve with respect to your filters in different areas, for instance? So how does it look in action? This is just a simple filter, all amenity objects in Virginia over the last 9 years, and you see that linear growth almost doubled from like 50K to 120K. So we see, yeah, the map is growing in Virginia. We can also do that grouping for healthcare-related objects. Here we see amenity hospital, clinic, and doctors, like the main objects for healthcare. We see a dip in 2017, but besides from that, also linear growth. And yeah, the dashboard is just to get a quick overview of the OpenStreetMap data. Of course, we don't know what exactly happened here. Maybe we should have a look at the change sets or the contributions itself here. So there's another tool or application, Awesome Hex or historical exploration. So this is pre-processed historic data. So here you have a map interface and a time slider, so you can go back and forth in time. And you see these aggregations on hex level. So here we have, for instance, the US or North America, and you see the proportion of hospitals for each of these hexagons that have an emergency tag. So sometimes you see just one tag, amenity hospital or healthcare hospital, but there's other important tags like the bed count, for instance, or if there's emergency capacity. Yeah, and this tool can help you to see that, especially via web interface. You can also zoom in and select different hexagons and then compare them again non-spatially over time. So here I've done that for Washington, Richmond, and Philadelphia. And we see in 2018, we reached 100% proportion in these cities, like healthcare or hospital objects were mapped with emergency tags, but then we have a dip. Of course, we don't know whether new hospitals mapped or just the attributes changed. That would require more investigation. Another tool, the Awesome Quality Analyst, or short OQT, is a platform that brings together extrinsic and intrinsic quality indicators. So it's a set of indicators. For the intrinsic ones, we use the history a lot. Like, for instance, how complete is a certain feature map. We use mapping saturation over time, but we also do extrinsic analysis, like comparing, again, over time, OpenStreetMap's development in evolution in some areas, comparing it to other data sets, like building footprints or population data. And this is quite recent, a proof of concept, Awesome Now. Actually, this is a byproduct of us wanting to be updating our history database in real time. So we also thought we could publish the real-time changes also as a stream. So this is an application where you can track changes again, filtering for certain tags or areas, and yeah, listening to the stream in real time. And we developed that together with HOT, the Humanitarian OpenStreetMap team, that want to be able to have real-time statistics on their impact in mapping. But there are also other use cases, for instance, like triggering listening to the stream and watching for an event and triggering secondary processing. For instance, think about you run a routing engine and you want to update not every day or half a day, whatever, but want to watch for specific changes or threshold of changes to the road network and build then your graph or your database when that event is triggered. Yeah, that's my talk. I put some links and the resources in the slides. We'll share that via Twitter, but yeah, also feel free to reach out and talk to me personally about history.